International communication or internet, all friends and family around the world can do is wait and wonder how bad the damage really is.
News specialist Lauren Steinbrecher joined us now live about some Utah families tonight. And Lauren, our hearts go out to these families. They've got to be worried.
Oh, yeah, Dan and Debbie, absolutely worried. Some of them have not been able to directly talk to those family members who are over there in Tonga right now. But there are bits and pieces of information that are starting to trickle out of the country. Things like what the damage really does look like, who was hurt, and how people in Utah can help.
After a weekend spent glued to her computer, waiting for any updates from her home in Tonga,
she's just saying you can tell that the water came all the way inland.
Verna Tukwafu is finally.
She says this is the village Patangata. She was just saying that it's just completely covered in water.
Starting to get word.
What we do know is that the main island was hit hard. Tongatapu was hit hard, mainly the coastal line.
That's Tonga's main island, where Verna, who has been temporarily staying in Utah during the pandemic, owns a home.
And that's the main wharf in Ha'apai.
She's already been meeting with contacts in New Zealand to figure out what help her country needs.
It is clean water. Now the challenge is how do we get that clean water into the island, and also masks because of the ashes that they're having throughout the country.
We're kind of like getting over the shock wave. Now I think it's more into the action mode. You know, okay, this is reality. Now what do we do? What can we do to help?
Fahina Tavakepasi, executive director of the National Tongan American Society, is also focused on what comes next. Cleanup and rebuilding, and how Utahns can help.
Today, one of the LDS churches already has a big old container full of food and things that they will be shipping out.
She's starting to hear updates from Tonga via satellite phone, and Fahina is comforted that in all the devastation, the main message that people want to share.
Everybody's okay, and that they're, just working through things. But the most important was that he was saying there was no deaths during the tsunami, which I think is just a miracle.
Of course, there are still many islands, including an island that a man I interviewed yesterday is from that nobody has heard from. That man I interviewed yesterday has not also talked to his family yet, so we're still getting that information. Verna did say as far as her house is concerned, it's more inland, so she is hoping that it wasn't hit by the tsunamis. Back to you.